Yeah, so riding in the heat doesn't always feel good for me. Something, I don't know. I really have to just change my diet really fast. That's what I think. Just change my diet really fast. Make sure everything is exactly what my baby wants and exactly. I'm compromising my diet due to not having money on transportation of my own. That's not okay. No, that all needs to be what the baby needs and not what you want to give me. Yeah, because, yeah. So that's how I want my life to be. A place of abundance, where I always have transportation, to do my thing, because I'm really self-sufficient. I'm just riding around on a bike like I'm not 12. You know, I don't mind it sometimes, but come on, dude. Like, it's not really unnecessarily cruel. It reminds me of Dogville a bit. It reminds me of Dogville. And I always wanted, this is another one of my favorite movie scenes. This is another one. It's from Lars von Trier, the movie Dogville. Nicole Kidman. She's in the car with her father. She's real quick summary. She's a runaway, brilliant movie. She's a runaway, like, a kind of heiress of a mobster, and she goes into the coal caves or something, and the town finds her, takes her in. Anyway, they go from really nice small town kind of mentality. She's a little sophisticated, she's a little sexy, she's a little smart, and she's trying to like be humble and be godly, and they totally take advantage of her. And you see people turn into devils over the power over they have because they feel her power, and so they compete with it. They know that she's a powerful force. They don't know why, but they want to compete with it, and it turns their demons amok. And she's a little angel. And I mean, inadvertently, she's an angel, metaphorically, to the movie. She's an angel, and she is made to. She gets blamed for a crime she didn't do, and she's made to wear this chain around her neck and drag this heavy tire around town so that she's not mobile, so that she can't be doing crimes. And that plot was thought up of by her own boyfriend, who she like was totally sweet on and in love with, and he pretended to be, but as the town literally fucked her over, and figuratively in every way, he grew to respect her, not see her as the prize peach that she was. And she really was. She was like the best thing that was ever gonna happen in that town. She was fabulous, and she was a little angel, and like, this guy's a fucking idiot. And anyways, it totally reminds me of that. And I'm not sure, it's not that I want to be a martyr, it's no, dude, oh, come on. Dude. I think the Capricorn part of me is kind of inherently like, I have a cardinal cross, if you know what I'm talking about. I have a cardinal cross and a Capricorn, so that's a lot of martyr shit. But that's a part of our kind of trip, is murder, but also fucking, are we the murderer, are we the murderee? You know, like, you know, it's just a trip to be a Capricorn. But no, I didn't. And when I was in Spain, I saw this, like, life size, like bigger than life, Jesus covered in blood, and I looked up at the ceiling in this Spanish cathedral, and I was like, or church more, kind of cathedral church, and I was like, oh hell no, like, you've got to be kidding me. I don't want to be a fucking martyr. I have been haggling to not be the martyr. I'm like, no, let me be the murderer of the two. On some level, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna murder him right now. You know, they say you die before you die. Okay. Murder all their demons. I'm sorry. What I realized in my time in the woods is that forgiveness is the key to my own freedom. And I owe myself that. So, here's what we're going to do. I've been condemning my enemies. We're going to try something else. For every enemy and person that speaks ill of me, realize they have a demon or baggage and enough confusion to not get what's going on, and heal them from their traumas, their demons, and their I guess unnecessary, ungodly sufferings, the illusions of the mind, the illness of ego. We're gonna heal them instead of fight them. We're gonna love our enemies. And without their demons, who would they be? Right? Think about it. They rely on, and that's why they have so much money. They rely on it because it feeds their bank account, and they're addicted to that feeling of power. And then in that, they actually become really powerless people, which is why they have to exert power over people. And yeah. I'm just tired and cranky as a little spirit. I just want to be comfortable. I'm pregnant. This is fucked up. No, it is though. Like, I seriously, women that are pregnant, I don't care. We deserve to sit on a big old pillow for as long as we want. We really do. Why? Because we're making a life, you dipshit. All priorities are that. That's what you do now. You guard the egg. That is your number one job. You can work if you want to, if that doesn't interfere. But if it does, feel free to sit on a lily pad and be a fucking goddess. And like, it is your time to just do that. And that's all okay. Just philosophy by Tara. Oh, and I decided that I'm a philosopher. That that I'm not a clergy member. I'm not qualified to make any spiritual declarations, nor do I. You live how you need to live. It's really none of my business, nor do I fucking give a rat's ass what you do, unless it somehow affects me and or interests me. Like, I don't really care. But just try not to be destructive to things, because it's already hard enough down here. So yeah, I decided that philosophers, back in the Greek times, that was their job, to sit around and philosophize. They had wisdom from their walks of life and their experience, and people found them interesting and well-spoken enough to listen to, and they hired them as teachers of the community, and they paid these people. And throughout the times, we do see people get paid for this. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying that I'm fucking Stephen Hawking or a prophet. I'm just Yoda, any of the above. I'm just saying that if you've kind of thought that what I've had to say was thought-provoking enough to pay attention for 5 years, which apparently you attended class and there's no grade, it was weird. Like, there's no reason to be here. You're just here because I have enthralled you that much. So, okay, well then you clearly have at least been entertained enough to watch. By all of it, their side, my side. The laughs on me, the laughs on them, like, you know, the fucking bullshit, the entertainment value. I'm a Capricorn. I also explained this. I'm a Capricorn, and we're kind of on the younger end of the older side of the spectrum, so we're kind of like, we're big babies, or we're little giants, you know, on the wise side. So, like Elvis, Dolly Parton, all these fabulous people that you really do love are Capricorns. But see how, like, they're just ridiculous? Capricorns are kind of, like, flamboyant and ridiculous, but I love them for it. I mean, if you have mastered your thing, like, more power to you. I think that's cool. You mastered being you. Like, do that. So anyways, this is me talking to you at you. Oh, I'm like probably like a code red danger right now. For sure. So I wanted to tell you all these morning thoughts while I was stranded, and philosophize with you and get hired as a philosopher. And I just think that's another job that I do, is philosophize. I'm not a prophet and I'm not a yogi, but I'm probably a thing though. I don't know the name for it, but I'm sure some culture has like, oh, you know what she is? She's a something, you know? There's probably a title for like my kind of like something. My kind of poignancy. Probably. Pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, for as hard as this all has been, like, I've entertained myself. I laugh in my sleep at my own jokes. I at least have thought I was amusing. I vote like you do, like fucking Caesar, dude. Like, why is it Caesar, though? And you know what Trump did? He took the thumbs up, the aggressive thumbs up toward me, to pledge his undying love to the Illuminati, his brother. He feels like he is brother, but kind of is a mean brother. They've been mean to him, too. They were like, we got more porn to you. I don't know what happened, dude. Every man's got his thing, you know. Every man got his thing. So, that was mine, as I should. He was gonna Caesar me, and I was like the little gladiator, the little like waif like ballerina that did not belong. This one, I wasn't supposed to fight physically, you know, like I was at least supposed to have the comforts of having a safe body. The teacher's like, no, gladiator. Why? Because you're mad and you're mean, kind of? You can be very mean sometimes. Anyway, I gotta go. Send you.